But Jimmy Greaves and Ian St John were both talking about the attitude of Everton, the fact that they seem to be reluctant to come forward, particularly players like Andy King, Ron Atkinson.
Yes, I think what they've got to do first, they've got to get the ball to be able to come forward, and that's what they're not doing. Liverpool having so much possession, I feel Everton have got to really get in amongst them, stir them up a little bit, win some possession, and then get their bodies forward. Certainly they're trying to protect the back four too much. The back four should be having to do their own job.
Well, now Liverpool will be attacking the Kop end. Adrian Heath is another player that, as Ian St John was saying, is in a rather strange position wide here on the left-hand side. An England under-21, a player of skill who can play up front, and indeed Graham Sharp probably needs that sort of support alongside him. Well, it's Liverpool then who are going to start the second half, leading, as I say, by a 0-0, scored by Ian Rush, his 13th of the season. George Courtney just looking around to make sure that everything's in order, which it is, and Liverpool get us away at the start of the second half. Souness, 129th derby game. Liverpool with 45 wins, Everton with 44. And Rush just passed, and in fact that was an excellent save. It seemed to me, although the flag was up for an offside, but no disrespect there to Southall, that was a tremendous piece of keeping, it seemed to me. He's just getting the touch there, pushing it wide, but the flag was already up for an offside. Good reactions by the keeper though, Ron.
Tremendous save. Personally, I didn't think it was offside, Brian. I got the feeling that Rush went through as the ball was in flight, but there you are. Well, not a let-off, but certainly a narrow escape for Everton.
Sheedy. Straight to Neil. Oh, he's getting it on. That is offside against Sharp, though, as Grobbelaar comes out. Hansen. Marginal mistake there by Ratcliffe, but Higgins, his captain, was behind him. Welsh international, Kevin Ratcliffe. Now Dalglish. Bailey. Sharp versus Hansen. That time Sharp got the header in. Andy King trying to get in amongst them. But again, that Liverpool door was shut tight, and Lee trying to get Robinson away. Stopped by Bailey. Here's Ratcliffe again for Everton. A bit of space here on the left, and Bailey is in it. Sheedy being hustled by Souness. Battled on, and Liverpool got the upper hand again. Dalglish with a little touch for Lee. Neil towards Robinson. Flicked on again towards Dalglish. Higgins was there first, though, for Everton. Souness. Dalglish trying to get the Liverpool captain in, and Ratcliffe just got the touch that mattered. And their nerves were jangling just for a moment, but in the end, it was Irvine who got it away to restore a little bit of order, at any rate, to that Everton defence.
There's no obvious change in Everton's playing policy at all, Brian. It looks as if they're still prepared to leave Sharp up front and flood the midfield with players, and just hope they get a lucky break by the look of it.
Dalglish was picking up Neil. Well, here's Heath. Now, chase that, he says to Sharp, but look at Grobbelaar. And the extrovert Grobbelaar needs to get back very quickly, although Everton are delaying the taking of the throw. And Bailey picking up for Stephen. Nice bit of play by him. Sharp now for Stephen. Comes through again. King a little further forward now. Sheedy. Played wide for Irvine. A few blue shirts are forward. And a free kick. And Irvin is the man who wins the free kick for Everton, looking for this equalising goal with Liverpool leading by a goal to nil. Curled in there, and Grobbelaar may have hurt himself as he jumped there. And there was a clash with an Everton player coming in. It's Mark Higgins, I think, who's the Everton player in trouble, along with goalkeeper Grobbelaar. Yes, it is Higgins. And running around there quickly to offer some smelling salts for the Liverpool keeper.
I should think you might be having a word in his ear as well about missing the cross. I mean, a little bit of a let-off for them, I felt there. If Everton had somebody else coming around the back stick.
Well, here's how it happened, Ron.
He's thrown it in early. Grobbelaar has this tendency to throw himself at everything, and he's completely missed that one.
Oh, Grobbelaar clapping in time to the Kop, and now about to take the goal kick for Liverpool. Higgins okay. He's really been in the wars this afternoon as the Everton captain. Neil. Kennedy. Phil Neal. Fully. And now for Rush. Good play by Rush. Souness supporting him. Rush again. Now being supported by Lee, but it wasn't an easy pass for Sammy Lee, and it's Liverpool's throw. Lee with it. Interception that time by Trevor Stephen. Good jump again by Lawrence, and that time Sheedy trying to spray it wide to the far side to his fullback Alan Harper. Hanson. Kennedy. Should be Bailey's ball. Souness. And Neil. Hanson. Again, Everton get possession. Irvin now, but running into a bit of trouble. It's Robinson who is down injured. Souness. Dalglish turning it back. Souness. And a free kick for the foul by Stephen on the Liverpool captain. And now some attention for the Liverpool player, Michael Robinson.
Yeah, there's just a little flurry there where Everton started to win one or two tackles. Heath's won a few tackles against Phil Neal, and all of a sudden Liverpool don't look quite the superhuman side they look when you give them time and space. But to be fair, they've got to sustain that for 45 minutes. It's no good them just sitting off the game and letting Liverpool come at you, because that's inviting trouble. Liverpool will come at them all day. People like Philip Neal, who are very, very good passers of the ball, will just sit there and pick you off.
Craig Johnson warming up for Liverpool. You get the impression that there may have been a tongue lashing in that Everton dressing room at half-time, and there seems to be a greater effort and commitment from them in this second half so far.
It's also noticeable that even the slightest little flurry, and it lifts their own supporters, and I think that's important to them, because they virtually killed the support off early on.
Quite right. Well, Robinson continues, and Liverpool attack again with Hanson. Souness. Kennedy. Played in once more to Dalglish. Souness coming up. A blockbuster perhaps, but more danger to the photographers than it was to Southall. And a goal kick to Everton. Sharp. Hanson, Sharp winning it in the air, but comes for Kennedy. Playing again for Dalglish. Stopped well by Sheedy. And here's Everton again now. Sharp in danger of getting offside, but came back onside. The ball was not a very good one, and it'll be a throw to Liverpool. Sheedy. King. That's for Bailey. Now for Stephen. There's a bit more purpose at the moment about Everton. Trevor Stephen, a little touch now for Andy King. And in the end, Souness, looking hunted for just a moment, plays himself out of trouble. Dalglish, Lawrenson, safety with Grobbelaar. Phil Neal. Lee. Again, Everton win the ball at the back. Ratcliffe finding Harper, finding Irvin. Stephen again has made a break forward. Irvin this time finding Ratcliffe, just squeezing it through for Sheedy. And the long ball towards Andy King, but straight to Grobbelaar. Sheedy's spraying a few more balls about. His accuracy is a little bit wanting at the moment, though, but the signs are better for Everton. But they're still 1-0 down. Hansen. Kennedy. Ratcliffe. Heath. Neil was strong with his challenge. Robinson was determined with his. And it's a bit more like a Merseyside derby at the moment, with a lot more commitment from both sides, and a free kick for Everton, conceded by Graham Souness. It's going to be Stephen or King with it. King, in fact. Now Sheedy. Touch wide here for Bailey. It's a better spell, this, for Everton. Liverpool leading by 1-0, coming towards Sharp. Well caught by Grobbelaar. Time Harper got in the way of it. Lee's header, releasing Souness. Lee. First half was fairly flat for the most part, I must say, and without the passion you expect from a derby, but this second half is a lot more like it as Bailey plants the ball forward again, but only Sharp is up there. But now there's some support. King and Harper. Stephen calling for the ball inside. Here he is, laying it wide for Bailey, seeing what they can find down this left flank. Played in again towards Andy King, who's gone forward, but again it's always Grobbelaar's ball. Andy King apparently playing that little bit more forward now, Ron.
Yeah, but I think they're knocking the ball forward as well, and they're getting in a few tackles, and they're hunting the game a little bit. It's a much better game now in terms of a game than it was first half. At least there's a fair amount of excitement being engendered in it.
Harper. Sharp. Sheedy. Some space on the left here for Bailey. Lee's after him. Oh, he's got past both of them, both Lee and Dalglish. Now that's a better stuff from Everton. Now, Trevor Stephen, but he was dispossessed in the end, and Souness gets the ball through to Dalglish. Sheedy is after him. Dalglish is unhappy, and the whistle goes for a free kick, quite rightly given, for Liverpool. But the referee a little worried for the moment that Dalglish was going to take the matter into his own hands. So referee George Courtney having a word with Sheedy. Free kick to Liverpool. Some 14 minutes into the second half now. Robinson getting up towards this one. And Nicol on the far side. And it's Liverpool's corner. Taken quickly. King cutting it out, but then giving the ball to Kennedy. Harper cutting it out this time. Again, King couldn't get it away, and again Kennedy was there. That one falls for Heath instead. Everton's throw. A free kick. Bailey, he'd spotted Higgins coming up, but again Grobbelaar's there. And a good throw out, beautifully placed for Kenny Dalglish, looking for his 100th league goal for Liverpool today. But now playing Sammy Lee in, played in once more, and Harper there that time, getting it away for the Liverpool corner.
You know, that's one of the problems when you attack Liverpool. Dalglish just hangs outside the centre circle and picks up the little rebounds, and then he attacks you on the break. Whilst attacking, you've also got to be very careful that you've got Dalglish taken care of.
Well, here's Dalglish. Souness. And again Souness. This time for Dalglish. He's got Rush waiting in the middle. Off the post. And it's in there by Robinson. Started by Neil. Souness now for Dalglish. Played in there, hammered against the post, and then put away by Robinson. Playing in his first Merseyside derby, gives Liverpool a 2-0 lead. Well, that makes it really difficult now for Everton, Ron Atkinson.
Yeah, you can't help but feel for them there, can you? They're just starting to get their game going, just starting to get something into it. And really the old firm of Dalglish and Rush, because a lot of credit must go to Rush there, the way he got inside the Everton defender.
Dalglish again, and Rush again. But this time an Everton throw. Superb play again by Kenny Dalglish, and I know here at Anfield they honestly feel he's playing better than he's ever played. Here comes Sheedy. King. Well, you do have to have a certain sympathy with Everton. They've obviously trying to get themselves together and pull themselves together in this second half. Just began to do so, and then caught wickedly on the break. Sheedy, Phil Neal's header, and now Lee, Robinson, and the whistle had gone. A free kick to Liverpool. The fans would have preferred the advantage played, but the referee has done a good job this afternoon. He's, for the most part, kept it moving well as George Courtney. Souness. Lawrenson. Rush. And Bailey couldn't hold him off. And Rush is still there. Lovely little touch then. Neil. Dalglish with a little chip. And an obstruction there on Steve Nicol, giving Liverpool a free kick right on the edge of the Everton box. So a picture there of Neville Southall, a keeper under intense pressure now. 4 men in the wall. And Lee and Souness and Kennedy behind this free kick. The ball back, indirect free kick. Little touch maybe for Souness, there it is. And a deflection off Higgins for a Liverpool corner. So Robinson on the goal line. Rush in the 6-yard area. Kennedy has come up there too. Lee is lurking there also. And Nicol plays it in there. And it was Ratcliffe's header. Didn't go very far. Lee trying to turn it back once more. Gets it back into that 6-yard area the second time. It's anybody's ball now. Higgins with a header. Sheedy. King. Bailey away. Hansen. Neal. Liverpool applying still more pressure as Souness goes up, but this time it'll be an Everton throw.
You know, Brian, I would imagine Everton feel a little bit aggrieved because for all their play, Liverpool haven't really made an awful lot of chances, you know. Probably the two real clear-cut chances they've made, they've actually taken.
Now Harper, as Everton try to retrieve something from this game. 2-0 down. Sheedy. There's a lot of space over here on the left for John Bailey. Bailey's crossing there. Sharp coming for it. Grobbelaar again. His handling perfect. And his throwing excellent as well as he gets Rush on his way. The value of a quick throw from a keeper beautifully seen there. Dalglish. Robinson in space away on the left, but Kenny Dalglish. And it'll be Liverpool's throw. Going to be Nicol to take it. Dalglish. His touch has been superb. Nicol with a long cross behind the goal for the goal kick. Quiet young Scot, Steve Nicol, who's really had plenty to say for himself this afternoon down that left flank. Sharp tried to nod on there for Irvin. Hansen, of course, covering well. There's much more pace now about this second half. There was an arrogance really about Liverpool's play in the first half, playing it amongst themselves at the back, but it's more like a derby game, even though Everton have gone 2 down now. King. A typical piece of Andy King cheek. Comes now to Trevor Stephen. Hit well, and Grobbelaar forced to save. Now the pace is quickening. Nicol. Robinson after this one. Ratcliffe holding him up. Stephen again. Irvin. Harper. Sharp couldn't get to it. But Everton's throw. Sheedy. Irvin. Getting it through to King. And Sheedy tried a left foot shot. And here's Dalglish. Higgins. And Sharp tackling back well, but they give the ball away again, and it's Steve Nicol. Lawrenson across the back 4 to Phil Neal and Sammy Lee. Saw a bit of that in the first half as well, didn't we?
Yes, I think what they try and do now, Liverpool, they'll try and just kill the game off in terms of taking the heat out of it, just by knocking the ball about, which they're probably as good as anybody in the world at that.
Well, Robinson after this, Southall's gather. And Everton feel that Robinson went in unnecessarily hard on the keeper there when it was always the Everton keeper's ball. Free kick given. Just over halfway through the second half. Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Souness. Robinson. Stopped that time by Ratcliffe. A few men from the back coming forward. Sheedy coming forward. Ratcliffe has continued the run well, but the final pass again wasn't quite right for Everton. And again, a lovely throw out by Grobbelaar, and a throw which Nicol wants to take fairly quickly for Liverpool. And finds Kennedy. Souness. Kennedy. Dalglish. That's one of the first little clumsy bits of play we've seen from Kenny Dalglish this afternoon. He's been superb again.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic game, Brian. Actually, it wasn't the easiest ball in the world to do, was it, coming over his shoulder?
Somehow you expect him to get everything, though, don't you? King. Irvine. Not a bad cross, but Grobbelaar again is there. Lee. Robinson. Sheedy. King. Well, that was unfortunate because Stephen had made something like a 35-yard run into a good position right through the middle, looking for that pass. Souness. Robinson away. Ratcliffe closing. Dalglish. For Souness. Nicol. Still Nicol. Good tackle, though, by Harper. And some determined play that followed it as well. He kept his head well, but then in the end gave the ball back to Liverpool, and it's Dalglish to take it up again. There's the ball inside for Kennedy. Played in for Rush. Oh, what a miss. Of all people. Ron?
I think that's one for the books, isn't it? That seeing Rush miss a situation like that. What a measured ball that is inside to Dalglish. That's a super ball across, and really, that's probably the easiest chance he'll miss all season.
Collector's item there. And still 2-0 then to Liverpool. Neil. Dalglish. Souness. Liverpool again in this process of taking the heat out of things, waiting for the right move and the right pass, finding Lee again. Forward for Neil. Back again for Sammy Lee. Hit long this time towards Ian Rush. Bailey is there. Liverpool's throw. Well, you probably saw a couple of youngsters run across the pitch. We don't really want to show you them. The crowd are hooting for them to get off. And so let's make sure we don't see them. And the crowd, in no uncertain terms, telling them to get off the pitch. And in fact, Souness is a bit annoyed with them. And I noticed too that Kennedy tried to get them off the pitch as well. And the cop don't think it's very funny, let me tell you. And I imagine at home, neither do you. Souness. Ratcliffe. Irvine. Ratcliffe. Sharp still waiting patiently in the middle. And a throw to Everton. Something like 17 minutes left now. Headed away by Lawrenson, and here comes Sammy Lee. Robinson saying, put it through the middle for me, but Lee might go all the way. No, it's Rush who takes it up now. Robinson again waiting in the middle, and so too was Higgins for Everton. Heath. Hansen. Souness. Robinson trying a dummy. Sheedy playing it now, sharp. Now can he finish this one off? Oh, a little chip and a good effort. Beautifully pushed away by Grobbelaar. Well, a classy piece of play there by the Everton striker. Good skills as well. Having been put through like this, spotted Grobbelaar, was maybe 5 or 6 yards off his line. A long-range chip and Grobbelaar getting back to palm it away. Good play by Graham Sharp, and the first real spark we've been able to see from him, unsupported though he has been for most of the afternoon. Grobbelaar's catch. Great piece of thinking by Graham Sharp there, Ron.
Did very, very well. He actually, might have been a tendency for him to take the ball on, but Lawrenson had cut him off from one angle, and he got Hansen covering him, so he had the problem, and he sorted it out very, very well. Very unlucky, but once again, credit to Grover, who's handled the ball very well this afternoon.
Just a quarter of an hour left. Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Rush and Robinson the scorers. Dalglish. Robinson, goal kick.
I bet Graham Sharp must be a little bit envious of the service and the support that Robinson and Rush have had, though, mustn't he? I mean, possibly if he switched sides, he might have had himself a couple of goals.
Irvin. Kennedy. Robinson's header. Played on for Sammy Lee. And again towards Robinson. Can Bailey get there first? No, but it comes off Higgins for the corner. So Lee with the corner for Liverpool. Nickel trying to hit it on. And Souness. That came off Bailey's head. Lawrenson. It's Kennedy. Bit of space there for him too. Liverpool looking for goal number 3. Souness. Played inside for Nickel. Dalglish. Lee. Nickel back again for Neil, and Rush couldn't get to that one, but saved it from going behind for the goal kick. It'll be Everton's throw. Stevens clearance. Hansen. Souness. Dalglish. Lee. And Phil Neal getting to that byline, pulling it back. Dangerous play here. Rush is up there again, and Andy King gets it away. Not very far. Back it goes from Souness, just wide. Touch from Everton, maybe from the keeper. They say there was no touch, but the referee and linesman agree it's a corner for Liverpool. It's going to be Kennedy with the corner, although Dalglish has also gone there, and it'll be Kenny Dalglish, in fact, who takes it. Higgins first to react. Foul by Heath on Souness, a free kick for Liverpool. Lee. Southall's ball, indeed it's a goal kick.
You know, I'm sure Everton would love to push forward now and try and snatch a goal and bring the game back to life, but at the moment Liverpool have actually, they're camped in the Everton half and they just can't get out at all.
But wait a moment, here's Irvin coming in, but Hansen was across to cover yet again for Liverpool. Harper. King. Higgins. Little touch there by Heath. For a little man, he gets up really well. And playing in a more central position now, and Alan Irvin seems to have taken a knock as well. Peter Reid is the substitute, so Everton may feel that he would need to come on. In the meantime, it's Liverpool again with Rush, and now with Nicol. Stopped that time by Ratcliffe. And Everton reduced to just playing the ball forward in that way. Back to Southall. Last 10 minutes of the game now. Liverpool leading 2-0. Hansen, Dalglish, cut out again by Higgins. Free kick to Liverpool. Liverpool dugout on the right. I would have thought a happier place to be. Lee. The back heel didn't come off. It falls for Sheedy. Dalglish. Nicol teasing and seeking to get away around Harper. King helping out. Dalglish intervening. Played again for Robinson. Now for Souness. Trying to get Dalglish in again. But here's Stephen now for Everton. Playing it for Harper. Sheedy. Oh, he almost got Stephen in there for a moment as well. Harper again. About 7 minutes remaining. Ratcliffe. Well, that just about sums up Everton's afternoon. Rush for Dalglish. Might come back to him again. And Rush and Robinson in there too. Souness getting in as well to cause a bit of mischief. And Lee waiting behind as usual. Souness, Lee. Dalglish, what a touch there, but can Nicol get to it? Well, he's not really being challenged either. And in the end, they just got it away with Harper's header, finding Irvine, who seems to be moving a little easier now. And Irvine finding Heath, who's offside. The Everton dugout there. Howard Kendall on the left, just leaning forward, the Everton manager. Defeat puts a little more pressure on him.
Brian, you're now seeing Liverpool at the very best. The thing they do better than anybody else, I think, is killing a match off. They've had the ball, they're prepared to pass it around, keep possession, make the opposition chase the ball. and generally make things very unpleasant and wait for situations and wait for openings like this one to open up for themselves.
Dalglish finding Rush, and now Mark Lawrenson. Missed him once more, and the header goes down, and it goes in from Steve Nicol, and that makes it 3. Well, you have to say, if anybody today deserves a goal, Steve Nicol, for his work down the left-hand side, particularly in the first half, does. And now, as he moved into a central position, he's there to finish off. The cross from Mark Lawrenson, wide of Southall, 3-0. Ron?
Yes, just saying that's their strength. They don't throw the ball away. They play for an opening, and as soon as that opening's there, they'll throw the ball in. And as you so rightly said, the boy Nicol has deserved after his afternoon's work. He's had a super game.
Higgins. Sheedy. 5 minutes left now, and Liverpool leading 3-0. Liverpool's throw. Well, there's no doubt, Ron Atkinson, that they will take top place in the First Division, away from Manchester United tonight, and showing that they are still probably as potent a force as anywhere in the country, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think anyone that's ever written them off, and people have tended to do so at their own peril. We certainly have never done that. We just hope their reign at the top's only temporary.
Well, here's Sammy Lee. Andy King. Dalglish, Souness, it's Kennedy. Well, it's certainly been a good day to be a Liverpool fan. 3-0, and Kennedy coming forward again in the last minutes of the game. Nicol for Liverpool. Rush, stopped that time though by Ratcliffe, and Sheedy's long ball into no man's land really, so far as Everton are concerned. Souness completely dominating the game now, Liverpool. Just that little flurry in the second half when Everton looked as though they might make something of it when it was still 1-0. They've really been killed off. Bailey. Sheedy. Heath trying to get in, but so well covered again by Hansen. Lee. Robinson. Lee. Kennedy. Dalglish. Kennedy again. Stopped though at the last by Everton. Dalglish going in there, winning it again. Robinson playing it through for Kennedy. Robinson again. Tipped away onto the post and passed by Southall. Could so easily be number 4. It's a corner instead. Some really good play here. As Dalglish dives in there, a little touch there, it comes back for Robinson, flicked away, and a corner for Liverpool. Souness. And the game stopped again while somebody else comes onto the field of play. The referee quite right. Kenny Dalglish there, just waiting for a fella to go into the hands of the police. And the game goes on. Again, that despairing long ball forward by Everton, but no support again for Graham Sharp. Andy King trying to get Sharp in again, but it deflected off a Liverpool defender, through quite comfortably once more to Grovelar. And really a minute or so left, plus whatever referee George Courtney adds on for injuries. Offside against Michael Robinson. Ratcliffe with the free kick for Everton. But it's really all up with them now. Sharp. Harper. And here comes Souness. 4 against 2 now for Liverpool. Souness playing it for Rush. Dalglish waiting in the middle. Playing it for Dalglish. Playing it back again for Nicol. Hits straight at the keeper. So here come Everton. 3-0 down. Trevor Steven. Sheedy as the final whistle goes, and the 129th Merseyside derby won conclusively by Liverpool by 3 goals to 0. Their scorers being Rush in the first half, Robinson and Nicol in the second. No wonder he smiles. His first derby game, and the second and real killer goal there for Liverpool from Michael Robinson. Well, we'll be getting the views of Jimmy Greaves, Andy and St John with Jim Rosenthal in a moment, after this short break.
And welcome back to Anfield, where Liverpool have really confirmed their superiority here on Merseyside. 3-0 winners against Everton, who haven't won here since 1970. Our two experts confirmed right, really, by the second half performance. Jimmy Greaves.
Yes, not boring Liverpool, but boring to talk about, because what can you say, really, Jim, that's not already been said? I mean, Everton, I think, in the first 15 minutes of this second half, tried desperately to do something, but they really were never in the same class.
A quick comment from you, Ian?
Well, it was men against boys. I mean, Liverpool were too good for them, too strong for them, and very disappointing Everton side. I mean, they had one effort at goals in the second half, and really Sharp couldn't be expected to score with it. But Grobler made a good save, but one effort.
Back with you in just a moment. We're going to go down to one of the Liverpool heroes. That's Michael Robinson, who's talking now to Martin Tyler.
Michael, a lot of people, I think, courtesy of ITV, watching their first Merseyside derby. What was it like for you to play in one for the first time?
Oh, it was fantastic. The atmosphere was marvellous. There was a great reception as the two teams came out, It was marvellous. It's just a great spectacle, I think, and to take part in it was a privilege. It's smashing.
Were the Liverpool players surprised at Everton's tactics with virtually 5 in midfield in the first half?
I don't think we pay much attention to size tactics. I think we try and get it right ourselves, pass the ball to one another and let them worry about us. I don't think we were concerned for a moment about Everton's tactics or how they might play. We were just, as I say, concentrating on ourselves and trying to get it right as Liverpool.
We were joking before the game about whether you might get a goal or not, and your great moment duly arrived. Tell us about it.
I can't remember it, really. Phil Neal plays the ball in, and I'm just a bit tired of the back post. Kenny managed to get the ball across, and I stuck it in courtesy to the post. I was in the wrong position, I think, really, but anyway, it's gone in, and I'm delighted with it.
How are you feeling settling in at Anfield?
Well, every game's a big game. It's something that's very new to me. Every game seems, well, this is the one, lads, we've got to win this one, and then the next week it's the same again and the same again. I don't know what day it is. I just come to train and, hope I get selected and just play the game. It's all up in the air. Every game's a very big game for us, and I'm enjoying it. But as for settling in, I think it's presumptuous for me to say whether I'm settling in or not. That's for other people to judge, I think. But certainly I'm enjoying it.
Michael, thanks very much indeed. Back